What's up guys, Welcome Customs here, and today we are finally taking a look at the Figuarts Ultimate Son Gohan. Pretty cool right here. Finally happy to have him in hand. I know a lot of people have been waiting to have him, at least I have. I love grown-up Gohan right here. He has a pretty decent amount of accessories right here. You see it right there. We'll get to all of that soon, but first off we want to take a look at the box really quickly. Your pretty standardized box, as you can see right there. Ultimate Son Gohan has his face on the side right here. Take a look back, you can see what you could do and pose him. Pretty nice, but pretty basic as what we always get. So let's take a look at Gohan right here. Alright, so here is Gohan, and what is there to really say about him? You know, he pretty much is the same exact body mold and body sculpt as the original Goku figure, so there's not much to say about that. The only thing new is really the head sculpt, which is pretty nice. Let's take a look at that really quickly. Definitely has a nice head sculpt, really does look like Gohan. I think they did a pretty good job right there. He does come up two other faces right here. Which is pretty nice. A nice smirking face and a nice screaming face. I do wish he had more of a nicer, gentle face like Goku right there, but it's not that bad. Maybe in the future we might get a Great Saiyaman outfit, so that'd be pretty cool. He's more cheerful in that getup, so I'm looking forward to that. But going back to his accessories, he does come with a bunch of different accessories, different hands. He comes with a blaster and a stand right there, which we'll get to. But the figure stuff is pretty interesting and pretty nice. It looks like they upgraded the quality of it, if you want to say that. The joints on it feel a little bit more stiff compared to the original Goku figure. I'm not a big fan about that, to be honest, because I feel like it's too stiff, especially in the shoulders. Like if it's the legs or something like that, it's fine. I'm fine with that. But in the shoulders, it's really tight. And one thing I do want to complain about is that the shoulders being so tight, you want to move it around sometimes. You can see the bicep swivel, the peg there, it starts to warp a little bit, it starts to bend. So I'm not a big fan of that at all, really, to be honest. But overall though, it does feel like a more sturdier figure compared to the Goku one. But the Goku one, I do like how it's a little bit more, I'm not going to say flimsy, but the joints are a lot more loose. The shoulders move out a lot easier. They don't have any warping problems, the bicep there. But that's probably my only gripe about this figure. Now getting to the accessories of this figure, Gohan does come with two different heads. It's pretty simple how to change that. He doesn't have any different hair or anything like that, just the heads that change. So you want to take off the front part of his hair like that, and you want to take off the face just like that, just like any other figure you have, really, from the Figuarts Dragon Ball Z characters. And you place that on there, and then you get the head and the hair on just like that. So that's pretty cool. The hands, they're pretty much the same thing as always. He had different hands doing like a Kamehameha pose or doing any kind of other pose. This different assortment, which is nice to have. So right now I'm going to switch off to do a pose with the blaster right here, so we can see how that looks like. Which is pretty cool. You know, like I said, this is nothing really new. We always get all these same pieces pretty much. The only difference in this set is that it's a Gohan head. Not this one. Get another one. The head is Gohan, and you get a new blaster and a stand, which is pretty nice. Not a figure stand. You don't put the figure on it, but you could just put the blaster on it. And we're gonna set up Gohan to use this right now. Alright, so right here we have Gohan doing a nice blast action right here, and with the stand and the blaster right there. It's pretty cool. This goes into articulation. I'm not going to go into articulation because it's the same exact articulation for any other DBZ figure, so there's nothing new there. But it's pretty good. If you don't know about it, you get the figure into some nice dynamic posing, which is great, as you can see right here. And here is a stand with the blast right there. It's pretty nice. You know, it's a unique looking blast right there, like energy blast. I don't think it really is a Kamehameha, but it's not bad. It's pretty cool to have overall. And here is Gohan right there. It's pretty cool. And this is where all the nice articulation, the extra hands, the extra face expressions come in handy, because you can get your figures to do this cool kind of poses like that. Size comparisons, here is Gohan with some of the other DBZ figures from the Figuarts line. As you can see, he's basically the same size as Goku. They do display the same exact body sculpt overall, so they're going to be about the same size. If anything, Gohan does have a slightly bigger, not head, but face. His forehead's a lot bigger. and head's face a lot bigger than Goku's, but as you can see in the back over here, Goku's head, the top of it is a little bit higher. So you could chalk it up any way you want, really. They pretty much are the same size overall. Last thing about the figure, like I said before, I do like it. I'm really happy to finally have a Gohan figure, a grown-up Gohan figure in my collection. Hopefully in the future we might get a Great Saiyaman outfit. I always like that one. As for the figure itself, you know, I do realize that they made it more sturdier, maybe more durable, but I did not like how the shoulder joint was so tight or stiff. I didn't like how the bicep swivel was kind of warping a little bit when he moved his arms around. So I might actually just switch the head onto this one and switch that onto that one and have that as my Goku figure, but we'll see what happens. Other than that, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like always, comment, criticize, subscribe, do whatever you want, just pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go to wildlandcustoms.com. If you liked the video, get a thumbs up. Peace.